for peace of mind.
Hagia Sophia, a mosque or museum. This historical artifact, which has been a church for 916 years and a mosque for 482 years, has been turned into a museum by the founder of the Turkish Republic, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, since November 24, 1935. What is the significance of this historical artifact that has been turned into a mosque again in recent days? In fact, before Hagia Sophia was built, there were two different churches built in the same place. The first of these was Megale Ecclesia, which means the Great Church, built by the son of Emperor Constantine in 360 AD. As a result of the uprisings in 404 AD, this church burned down and the new church was built by Caesarius to replace the destroyed one, and this church will survive until 532 AD. In 532 CE, during the reign of Emperor Justinian, the Nicene Rebellion broke out and almost the entire city was severely damaged. The revolt was suppressed and Justinian had to rebuild it. Just as Constantine had built a new Rome, he had to build a new city, but this time he decided to build a new Jerusalem, not a new Rome. As is well known, Jerusalem is a very sacred and important city for all heavenly religions. The important reason for this is the presence of the Temple of Solomon, built by the prophet Solomon. This temple was built again in the 6th century BC. Justinian also aims to build a new Temple of Solomon while building a new Jerusalem. Although the most famous architects of that time said that this project was impossible, the Hagia Sophia, which started construction on February 23, 532, opens for worship on December 27, 537. Hagia Sophia means Holy Genius. When Hagia Sophia was built, it was the largest building in the world except for the pyramids of Egypt, and it remained the same for 1,000 years. The architectural characteristics of Hagia Sophia are very similar to the Temple of Solomon. According to legends, in 537, in the opening ceremony of Hagia Sophia, Justinian, who stood at the door of the famous building, says, "Hey, Solomon, I passed you." Since Hagia Sophia was built, it was very important for men and women to sit separately. Accordingly, while the men worshipped in the main place of worship, the women went to the upper part of the place of worship. One of the most important parts of the upper part is class hall. The synod is a very important place where people of the church gather and make decisions on religious matters. There is a magnificent mosaic on the wall. This piece is one of the most important works of mosaic art. The name of the mosaic is Jesus, and it depicts three people: Jesus, the Virgin Mary, and John the Baptist. Until 1453, Hagia Sophia was considered the largest Christian temple. In 1453, Constantinople was conquered and renamed as Istanbul by Fatih Sultan Mehmed. And Fatih Sultan Mehmed entered the church, prayed, and did namaz. Until 1935, Hagia Sophia remained a mosque. Hagia Sophia, which had been used as a museum by Atatürk's decision since 1935, is one of the world's most visited museums. Hagia Sophia was returned into the mosque by a decision made recently. This decision was welcomed non-equal by the world community. The Hagia Sophia Museum used to welcome an average of 3.54 million tourists each year. Rumor has it that Solomon's chest is located under the Hagia Sophia.